welcome back to Project Anonymous, and in today's video,
we're back in the garage and we're going to do another upgrade to this dirt bike, changing the front tire.
So let's get to it. So in a previous video we said how we'd be doing more motorcycle upgrades, and here it is.
Yeah, so the tire that comes on this bike is really not the best tire. It's really stiff and it kind of has like little baby teeth compared to a real dirt bike tire, which has like big knobbies, like adult teeth that kind of grip the dirt.
Great description.
Yeah. So I ended up buying a Tusk EMEX T-35 tire, and this is a 80 by 100 by 21 that will fit right onto this dirt bike. So now it's time to take off the front tire. And I just need to take this off, this cover, to get to the axle nut, which is on the other side of it. And there's the axle nut I need access to. 20 millimeter. Got it. And I'm going to use my 6 millimeter Allen. Loosen up these clamps. And just like that, take these spacers off. Now it's time to take the tire off. All right, so now I'm gonna just get the air out of this tire using an air valve removal tool. Put this in a safe place. So now I'm just gonna loosen this nut that holds the tube onto the rim. And now I'm going to remove the nut on this bead block. Put this in a safe place. Now I can just try to break the bead a little bit. It's really easy with these tires.
Compared to motorcycle tires?
Oh yeah, compared to a motorcycle or a street motorcycle tire. There. I don't want to hammer on that one. That's our tube valve there. Just need to push it up a little bit. For the record, I'm being very careful here not to push too hard to bend. I don't want to bend my brake rotor. I want to make sure it's off the bead. It looks like it is. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on those little rim guards that we got for changing the tire on the street motorcycle. And then I'm going to pull the tube out. It's not the warmest day out either, so I got the heater right now warming up the new tire. Got a couple tire levers and a couple of these little rim protectors that we use on our street motorcycle. Don't want to scratch up my new rims. And I also don't want to pop this tube. Go. Let's get this tube out. Bead block. Get rid of this guy. We'll clean this wheel up, take off these balance things, because obviously with a new tire we're not going to be balanced anymore. So we could balance it, but I mean it's a dirt bike and I don't know if we need it balanced, but we'll go ahead and take these off. It's too small. That's too big. Yeah, it's too small. I think we need a set of standard Allen keys. Nope. That was it. So this is directional. You can see right here, it says rotation needs to go this way. So we need to make sure we install it correctly so it goes on the motorcycle the right way, like this.
So how are you putting the tube back in it?
I Got to put it one side on and then feed the tube in, just like how I took it out. It's always like the hardest part for me, getting one side on. I don't know why. There we go. There we go. Hey, I did it. Didn't even need this. Now it's just in the way. So now we got it on one side. No tools necessary. Now I need to get this little block in and the tube. And this can be somewhat difficult. See, I need to cut a hole in this real quick. So this little rim rubber piece doesn't have a hole for this thing to go to, so it was just shoved to the side. But now it's really difficult getting this thing back in there. See this little rubber strap thing? There's no hole in it for this to go through. You see I just poked a hole in this little rubber rim thing. Now I need to get that bead block started into that hole.
Is this the hardest part?
This is always the hardest part for me, and I don't know why. But you can see I can split it there, but then I can't get my hand in to do that. You want to try doing that?
I got it.
Nice. Way to go, Megan. Okay, so I'm going to put the washers and nuts on that and just start it so it doesn't pop out, because that is too much work to do again. Just to start it up. Okay. Perfect. You do not want to tighten this right now, because then you won't be able to get this side in, or you won't be able to get the tube in. So same thing, we got to get the tube in, and we have to get that valve right into there. This process really isn't hard. It's just like, you have to have like really small hands, or I don't know. I hate changing tires. And then the other issue with tube tires is always the potential of pinching the tube and popping it. And then you have to do it all over again anyway. Yeah, I should have sprayed this with. Fortunately, there's already a hole in the rubber on this side. I don't have to worry about that. This tire doesn't want to split apart. So put that there. There. Okay. Get the nut for that. Put the nut on that so it doesn't go back in. So now I just need to put the rest of the tube in. So the hard part is we have to get around this little bead block. So we have to make sure we put it on top of that. Okay, easy enough. That's in. It's time to start putting this other lip on. We're gonna start here on the bead block side. So now we just need to be very careful not to pinch the tube. Let's put that there. Gently. Okay. Oh man, that's fun, isn't it? Let's put a little air in this. Put the little valve back in. Not too much, just want to make sure it's not pinched anywhere. Put about 30 pounds of air in there and check it to make sure we don't have any leaks. Put it back on the bike. Looks like it's holding air, so that's a good sign. I don't hear any air coming out. Okay, so it's at 30 right now. And we'll just let it sit there for a minute. This is such a better tire than what came on it. You tell me get way more grip in turns. This is good. So I'm glad we did this upgrade. Now we can clean up and get ready to put it back in the bike. Just gonna take advantage of having the front wheel off to clean this area, and I'll get some brake clean to clean the rotor of the brake because we have soapy water all over it and our fingerprints and all the stuff that you don't want on your brake rotor. Before we put this on, let's check. It's been a few minutes. Let's make sure there's still 30 pounds of air in there. Perfect. So now let's let go. It's gonna leave, yeah, 12 pounds or so. Now we'll put the cap on, clean up the tire and the rim, put it back on the bike. It's important to make sure you clean off any oils left on because it will make it so you can't stop as efficiently. All right, let's get this back on the bike.
So we got the front tire on, and it will probably be more grippier for you when you're riding.
Yeah, I can't wait to get it on the dirt and try it out. But yeah.
Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like if you liked it.
Like it.
Subscribe if you enjoy our content.
Subscribe.
And turn on notifications so you get my every single time we post videos. Stay crafty.
And be happy.
Bye.